10-minute series for you on how to really trim the core, keep it strong, and give it a good burn. So go ahead and join me. You'll come to your mat. You're gonna make your way onto your back. I'm just gonna have you hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. And have you just circle out into the lower back. Spin those knees up onto the ceiling. Good. And then slowly lower the soles of the feet on down. Have you bring your arms down at your side. And I'm just gonna have you go with some little pelvic tilts here, just to wake up. You'll be inhaling and exhaling. Good, and then you're gonna send your right leg out in front of you. I'm gonna have you hug your knee into the outside of your rib cage. Give a good squeeze here. And then I'll have you send that left leg on down and bring your right knee into the outside of your rib cage. All right, so I'm just gonna have you bring the soles of your feet onto your mat. You're gonna bring your hands back and behind your head. We're gonna bring the elbows nice and wide. I'm gonna have you pick the upper body up. So once you're here, you have an imaginary orange between your chest and your chin. Those elbows stay wide, you hollow out the underarms, and we're gonna pulse up for 25. So we're just gonna start to wake up here. We're gonna pulse 2. Exhaling at the top. Let's go 10 more. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock yourself on up and make your way into a plank pose. So this is where we're just going to go ahead and steady ourselves. You're going to just take your gaze up at the top of your mat or onto the floor, and you're just here. So you've just got a nice core that's nice and strong. You're engaging the quadriceps as well as the deltoids. You're breathing. You've got a nice steady breath, inhaling and exhaling. Don't collapse into the hips. Don't pike into the hips either. Keep it steady, keep it strong. Good, drop on down to your knees. Send your hips back and we'll just fold over the top of our thighs. You're just gonna really let your head hang heavy. Good, then slowly coming on up. You're gonna bring the legs on through. You're going to hug your knees in towards your chest. Make your way back on to your back. So now you're going to come with the right leg crossed over the left. So you're gonna wrap up the legs. This would be called a Garjandasana wrap with the legs. So it's an eagle wrap. Then you're gonna bring your right arm over the left and you're gonna wind up the arms. Now if that doesn't work for you because you need support for the back of your head, then bring your hands back and behind your head. So you're gonna just wind up here. You're gonna send those toes out in front of you. You're gonna reach the fingertips back and we're gonna crunch in the middle. So it's an eagle crunch. And you're gonna set it back down. Let's take 15 of these. Let's go 5 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good, unwind, and then just rock your knees on over to the left. So now you're gonna get a nice stretch of the abs right alongside the obliques. Good, steady on back with the knees up towards the ceiling. Now you're gonna cross that opposite leg on over. Should be the left leg. You may wind all the way up, you might not, and that's okay. Either hands back and behind the head or crisscross that left arm on top. And you're gonna crunch in the middle. And we'll squeeze 2. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and unwind the legs and drop the knees on over to the right. So if you're not starting to feel warm quite yet, you will in just a few moments. I'll definitely make sure that you're feeling warm. So you might also start to feel your heart rate go up. That would be really good. And then go ahead and bring those knees back up towards the ceiling. Hands back and behind. We're going to come back to that second set of 25. You want your lower back nice and flush into the mat. We want that imaginary orange between the chest and the chin. I'm going to have you lift up, and you're going to pulse up for 25. So it's 5, 15 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give a good squeeze. Rock yourself on up and make your way back into plank. So here we are back into plank again. And really steady yourself here. Your gaze is up at the top of your mat or just out in front of you. Remember to keep those quadriceps engaged. The core is tight. Good. You're doing a great job. And those deltoids are nice and strong. Good. I'm just going to have you walk it out. So just a nice, gentle walk here. You still want to make sure that you are engaging your core. Good. Now let's just set this left knee down. We're going to bring the right leg over. I'm going to have you bring your right arm up. So I want you to just stretch out through the core, but remember that you've got to have a steady core in order to remain balanced here. Good. Circle that arm around. We'll take it on over to the other side. Come back to plank, but before we do that, let's just walk it out again. Walk it out. Good job. Settle the right knee down. Bring that foot on over. Remember, we are going to go steady with the core. We're reaching through the fingertips. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Bring that arm back and around and find yourself right back into plank. So here we are. Let's just go ahead. Walk it out. Now I'm going to have you do some mountain climber. So we're going to start to pick up the pace. You're going to draw the knees in. You're going to go a little quicker here. And breathe. You'll go until I say stop. Let's go for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. If you can down dog, go for it. Good. And come right back into that plank pose. So you're not only getting just a core workout, but you're getting into the deltoids, into the quadriceps as well. Stay steady and stay strong here. Good. Slowly draw the knees on through and come on back. Let's go ahead and reach those toes high up towards the ceiling. Okay? So what we're going to do here is you can either bring your hands back and behind your head. Maybe you're going to bring them right alongside you, or for that really big challenge, fingertips will reach up towards the toes. And we're going to lift up and we're going to pulse up for 25. So it's pulse, 2, 4. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hug the knees in. Good. And circle out those knees. Go in both directions. Good. Now we'll just go ahead. We'll release the soles of the feet down. Let's bring the knees out to the side. You can always support those knees if you need to, say either with blocks or pillows, whatever you have at home. So I'm going to go with a little bit of support. I'm going to bring my hands back in behind my head, or if I don't need the support for the back of my head, I'm going to bring my index fingers together and steeple fingers, and I'm going to lift up. This is going to really target lower abdominals, so I'm going to give a good pulse up, and I'm going to pulse 2, 3. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Reach your arms up and over your head. And lengthen out. Good, draw those knees on in. You can move any props that you may have brought with you. Roll on over to one side and gently push yourself on up. And go ahead, soles of the feet will come together. You'll inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, come forward. And get a nice little stretch out. Let your head hang heavy. Good, slowly come on up. Reach the arms on up. Exhale, take a little twist. Go with a slow unwind and reach up. Exhale, take a little twist. And slowly come back and around. And hopefully those abs feel nice and warm. You're building that strength and trimming and slimming. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.